Hey there, this is Ellen Wynn. I'm an independent agent and senior field leader with David Allen Capital. I've been with our company since June of 2018, and I'm super excited that you're here to take a look at our business. So give me 1 second to get us into SlideShare mode, and I'm going to take you through some great information. By the way, you may want to grab a pen and paper to jot down some notes as we go along. Who is DAC? Well, we're going to provide you the upside of business ownership, simplified and without any risk whatsoever. DAC is an 8-year-old Michigan-based company with proven success record and have been profitable every year since inception. We're now evolving into phase 2, and we are poised for some massive growth. So we're looking for self-starters, people who are motivated to have their own side hustle or full-time business inside the protection of the DAC business. You'll be in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Why DAC? Well, DAC got started in 2015 with a passion to help people start their own part-time business from the comfort of home. We're using the free model. There's no upfront or monthly investment required. You can make even a full-time income month one with some of our services without having to build a team, just on personal clients alone. But if you want to build a team, you can, and you can earn matching bonuses on the income of what your team makes. We have a proven training system to help people succeed, and every one of our customers is going to have access to high value quality services at the best prices available in the marketplace. So let's take a quick look at our services. I'm going to start out with our flagship product, and then I'm going to get into some consumer services that we're really excited to bring to market. But first off, our business funding and financial services is really what we've been known for the past 8 years. We provide a one-stop best offer funding platform to business owners, where they can get unsecured working capital. They can also apply for unsecured lines of credit. We have merchant credit card processing services available and point of sale systems. We also are helping businesses get that employee retention tax credit back from the IRS if they suffered during COVID. And our other service for business owners is having a pay card system where business owners can provide pay cards to their employees and offer them earned wage access to their paycheck before payday without any interest being charged to the employees. Our next platform is our healthcare division. This is a comprehensive benefits platform where we have a tremendous healthcare offering for individuals. We can cover employee groups, any size group whatsoever, from 1 or 2 individuals all the way up to hundreds of thousands of individuals. There's no limit on the size organization we can help. And then we also have our flat fee RX program that's really going to be making an impact in the marketplace. So many people need affordable prescriptions, and we have the solution for them. All right, so everything that I've covered, there's no licensing necessary and no experience necessary. Every service that we market is supported by industry experts who help onboard your customers for you. You simply refer your potential clients to your personalized website that's provided to you for free by DAC. And again, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. Why DAC? Let's go through that again. There's no program to pay for now or monthly. We're free, period. Our websites are provided to you for free, and they have tremendous conversion rates. We offer cloud-based training provided to you for free, so you can get trained from any location you choose when the time is convenient for you to do so. We simply refer our leading services to small business and consumers. We're the marketing arm out here helping find customers and driving traffic to our website for these leading services that we are marketing. Our service experts are going to take over to answer your client questions and get them activated. You can start part-time and have the full-time potential in a very short period of time if you choose, simply by referring personal customers to your website. Now, some of our services are going to pay now bonuses, and some are going to pay long-term passive residual income. Again, you never have to build a team to earn. but you can if you want. And when they earn income, you can earn a percentage of it. I'll get into the compensation plan in detail near the end of the presentation, but first I want to go through our services and give you an understanding of why we market what we do and why there's such a tremendous need for each of the services. Okay, so let's start with our flagship product, which is our same or next day business funding. When the bank can't help a business owner, we can. You see, banks are great for about 20% of business owners, but the other 80% don't have the qualifications that the bank is looking for. Usually they don't have the time in business, or they don't have the credit score, or they don't have the revenue. So what about the other 80% that the bank turns down? Here comes DAC. We have the absolute best funding solution in the marketplace for the 80% who can't get approved at the bank, or who don't have time to wait for the long, lengthy process that it takes getting approved at the bank. It's called revenue-based working capital. This works simply as it's stated. We look at their revenue, and instead of looking at their time in business and valuing their credit score so much, we look at revenue more than anything. If they've been in business at least 4 months and are generating consistent revenue of at least $3,000 or more, we can typically get them an offer and get them some quick working capital to grow and expand their business. We also have access to unsecured business lines of credit. Both the revenue-based capital and the unsecured business lines of credit, neither one of those require collateral whatsoever. All right, so here's how it works. DAC and our alternative funding solution for those who can't get approved at the bank, who needs funds now, or maybe they can get approved at the bank. I know we had a client once who had approval at the bank, but the bank wanted them to put up their house up for collateral. So the wives said, no, you're not putting our house up for collateral. So they turned to us and got the cash that they needed instead of risking their home for their business. So you simply send that business who needs working capital over to your personalized DAC website, again, that you get for free, and then the client can apply online. They can simply answer a few questions about their business, upload a few simple documents like the last 3 months bank statements, a copy of a voided check, and a copy of a driver's license. They're on their way getting approved. If they do get approved and they accept the offer, then they can get those funds same day or next day in most cases. Now let's talk about credit card processing, or merchant credit card processing. There is a new wave going on in the marketplace today, and it's called cash discounting or dual pricing. What this means is that business owners can virtually eliminate their processing fees by moving over to this new technology and way of processing. So think of it this way. If you go into a business and you make a purchase for $100, if you give that business owner $100 in cash, the business has $100 to work with, right? But if you pay that business owner via credit card, that business owner is only going to get about $96 or $97 out of the $100 that you paid. Well, with cash discounting, we're able to eliminate that fee, pass that feedback, the credit card processing fee, back to you as the consumer. The business owner keeps the $100 that just like they would have if they paid cash. You as the consumer are now carrying the cost of paying that credit card fee, and it's a win-win for the business owner. It really impacts their bottom line and their long-term profitability, and we can really make an impact on a small business by showing how they can keep those fees in their bank account rather than paying them out to the big bank doing the processing. Now, with our credit card processing, we have multiple processors. So we're going to do just like we do on the funding side. We're going to be able to find the absolute best offer in the marketplace. In fact, we back the credit card processing and our funding offers with the best offer guarantee. All right. Now, the employee retention credit. This is a huge deal for a lot of businesses. Many don't think that they have qualified because they didn't lose money, but there are many other qualifiers other than just losing money. This is where business can get up to $26,000 back through the COVID relief packages that were put out by our government. So this is specifically for employers who kept W-2 employees on payroll during the COVID pandemic in 2020 and 2021, and they may be eligible for up to $26,000 tax credit back per employee in the form of a refund check back from the IRS. This program is going to be live all the way through March of 2025. So businesses have until then to apply, but as we get closer to that deadline in 2025, some of those credits are going to go away. So we want to get this out in front of the business community sooner rather than later. Now, businesses that got a PPP loan may still qualify. That did not disqualify them. Originally, it was they could get PPP money or the ERC. Regulations changed and now made it available where they could get the ERC in addition to PPP money. Our licensed CPAs and tax attorneys will perform a free assessment to determine eligibility for any business owners that you send through your website. Now, let's talk about the pay card and the earned wage access, where employers can reward loyal employees with free accounts and interest-free pay advances on their earned wages before payday. Why is this so important? Well, 78% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, and 44% have less than $400 saved for unexpected expenses. So if their payday doesn't fall on the time of month where they need to pay their rent, or they need to pay their utilities, or make a car payment, or maybe they have a car breakdown or some unexpected emergency. Many people that are in that living paycheck to paycheck scenario are having to go to payday loans and check cashing facilities, and they're paying enormous fees. So this helps business owners provide a financial wellness benefit to their employees for free. All they do is they sign up with us through our partner at Relevate, and they can offer a digital account that has the pay card ability. The employers now are paying their employees directly through this pay card program, and we're going to get paid off of that. But just so you know, the folks behind Relevate, they came from many, many years in the banking industry. In fact, they used to work for Western Union, who is the king of money transfer, right? So we've got solid experience behind the platform running the pay card system here with Relevate. All right, let's get into healthcare and our consumer program. Outside of healthcare, one that I don't have on the slides, but I want to mention is we also have DAC Protect, which is an identity theft protection program. It's hands down the best in the market, and it is the best price in the market. It would compete with some of the well-known names that you know, but only cheaper, right? So we have that, but our other consumer services are DAC Healthcare, where we have a comprehensive benefits platform helping individuals, whether it be a small business owner, a 1099 worker, or someone who is transitioning between jobs and really is out of insurance coverage. We offer individual plans, we offer employer plans where we can cover any size group, and then our flat fee RX program. So a really full benefits package here. Our plans include critical illness, accident coverage as add-on supplemental plans. We have vision and dental add-ons, and these are really all the way up to catastrophic coverage with no caps on what they will pay out every year or for a lifetime. So let's get into why there's such a huge need for our healthcare program. First off, 70% of Americans have the wrong benefits plan for their needs. When I heard the following statistics, I was in shock. And that statistic is that 65% of personal bankruptcies are caused by medical debt. Yet 90% of those people that had to file bankruptcy because of medical debt had insurance. So back to the 70% of people having the wrong health care, I think that speaks volumes of the need for a quality healthcare program in America today. Now, our program is typically 60% cheaper than traditional healthcare, and we're seeing savings on an annual basis for individuals on premiums alone. We're seeing an annual savings of about $8,000. If it is someone who is In a group priced plan with an employer, we're seeing an annual savings of about $4,000 on premiums alone. So tremendous need for what we have. And then if we look at the independent workforce, self-employed independent workers, about 30% of them don't have health care at all. So there's a tremendous need for what we have, and our value is nothing to compare to what we offer in this space. Our next product here in the healthcare space, we just recently launched this partnership, and we're super excited to bring our flat fee pharmacy membership, the DAC Flat Fee RX program, to market. For individuals, it's $19.95 a month, and it gives them unlimited free mail order medications each month for chronic conditions. And those are 805 different generic medications, which is 90% of the medications that are prescribed in America today. They can get them for free by having this membership. If it's a family, no matter how big the family is, $29.95 covers the family. There's also over-the-counter medication discounts. If there's an acute medication needed where maybe you've got a sinus infection or have gotten into poison oak or poison ivy and you need some antibiotics or steroids called in, then you can pick those up at your local pharmacy. If they're on that acute medication formulary, then those will be free picking them up at the local pharmacy. We also have the cheapest diabetes medications in the country. We've negotiated rates, our pharmacy has, at rates that are even lower than Walmart. And folks can actually pick their medication up at Walmart, the diabetes kits, at Walmart, and it'll be cheaper through our pharmacy membership than it will be if you were buying directly through the Walmart program. Our program is accepted at over 64,000 pharmacies. The top 90% medications that are written in America today are on the list to be a part of that membership plan. It's covered in all 50 states and free shipping. So once someone signs up for the program, they simply call customer support. Customer support is going to take care of transferring those medications over to their pharmacy, and they're going to start doing the mail order. 90-day supply. When it gets down to a low refill, close to refill time, they're automatically going to reach out to you, the member, and say, hey, you're up for a refill. Do you want us to refill this particular prescription? So it's a great program. So much need for that. People with their healthcare costs. A lot of times we see people even on Medicare that are in the donut hole. This can be an effective way to help them offset some of their medication expenses each month. Okay, so let's talk about the process and then we'll get into the money. Okay, so from outreach to expertise, our client's journey really starts with you, the referring affiliate agent, just having a conversation with a prospective client. When you inform them about our services, you're going to send over your webpage and direct them over to the intake form where they can fill out a form on your website. And then that's going to take them over to our experts who will take care of answering questions and handling either the funding and getting all the documents there or activating them, whether it's any of our other services or healthcare or so on. Once your experts have onboarded a client, then you get paid. So talking about getting paid, let's go through the compensation plan so you have an understanding of how big this comp plan is and how much money is in this service industry that we have here at DAC. So there's personal customer income. When you bring on personal customers, we have some services that are going to pay a one-time commission, and we have some services that pay a monthly residual commission. Let's break it down. Funding and ERCs have that one-time big bonus that gets paid up front, and it's generally about 4% of the amount that the client receives. Now, you can qualify for increased commissions of up to 8% on your personal fundings if you have consistent monthly activity and you're bringing in new clients month after month after month. You can go through a gradual increase all the way up to 8% on your personal funded clients. So for example, let's say that you have a client that gets $20,000. 4% of that is an $800 commission to you, paid the very next day after the client receives their money. Let's say that you help a client get $80,000 in funding. Excuse me. That's going to be a $3,200 commission to you, paid the very next day. Now, our ERCs, you're not going to see that gradual increase on ERC payout. It stays at that steady 4% of what the client receives. But in this example, I'm showing $500,000 ERC refund back to the client. That's going to mean a $20,000 commission to you as the referral agent. Now, the client on this, it's going to take 3 to 6 months or maybe even longer for the client to get the refund back from the IRS. And we don't get paid on these until the client has received the refund, and then they've in turn paid the ERC team their fee for getting the work done. That's when we get paid, after the fee has been paid. So it'll be a longer sales process for you to get a commission on that. But I've personally had an agent a couple of weeks ago who's received $30,000 in commissions off of helping one client get this money that was due back to them from the IRS. So we're doing a great service to the community with the ERCs by helping put some much needed money back into the customer's hands there. And this is money that doesn't have to be paid back. It's not a loan. It is an overpayment and a refund back to them through that ERC process. Okay. Now, on personal customer monthly residual commissions, you're going to earn 20 to 50% of the revenue generated by each of the services of your personal customers. So let's look at DAC Healthcare. Those healthcare plans, whether it's a family plan or an individual, they pay the same. The pay cycle goes up. It starts at $8, and as you bring on more clients and increase your monthly residual revenue volume, then that pay cycle goes up from $8 all the way up to $20 at the top level. So in this example, if you had 50 healthcare clients, 50 times $20 is $1,000 a month residual income to you. Those 50 plans could be one individual at a time, or you may find one business that has 50 employees that comes on, and one conversation passed off to our benefits team. Now you have 50 customers and you just increased your revenue or your personal revenue by $1,000 a month, right? All right. Our DAC flat fee RX, each of these plans are going to pay you $2 to $5 per month. Same thing, that sliding scale. As you get more customers on all services combined, you don't have to increase your customers on any one particular service, but all of them combined go towards that increased volume, then your pay goes up. So in this example, 50 RX plans, if at $2, that'd be $100 a month. If you're at the $5 payout, then you would be making an extra $250 a month on the flat fee RX. On credit card processing, that's going to pay on a $100,000 a month client that's doing monthly credit card processing of that volume, you would make between $200 and $400 a month. And on the Relevate Pay Advance cards, the pay cards, each user account, each individual employee that's on this card through an employer group, you're going to make between 20 and 50 cents per user every single month as residual income. So we love services because they do pay residually over and over again. And I think if you come on board and start marketing these too, you're going to find very quickly that you're going to love services as well, as far as being able to earn compensation off of that. Now, the DAC expansion philosophy, DAC says you can get paid to build an agency network, but only when those agencies first make money. So you're not getting paid off of people paying money to get started in a company or spending money on buying products every month for monthly qualifications. You're only making money if your team makes money, if you're doing team building. DAC's philosophy is they're not going to make $1 before you've made a dime, but they're okay making a dime after you've made $1. So I love the model and the philosophy that we have here. Now let's talk about enroller commissions. We did the personal bonus and personal residual. Let's look at enrollers. This is paid when you personally refer or sponsor someone else into DAC, okay? You also can make the bonus commission and residual commission as your enroller commissions. All right. So on the bonuses, you can earn 10, 25, or 50% match on the personal commission of your personally enrolled agents. And on the residual side, you can make 20 to 50% match on their personal residual commission. So for example, on bonuses, let's say you have a frontline agent that you personally brought in, you personally sponsored or enrolled. They bring a client in that gets a $80,000 funding, and they earn $3,200 commission, your frontline agent. Then you, as the enroller, would earn between $320 and $1,600, depending on whether you were qualified at 10 or up to 50% match on what they made. On the residual side, if they earn $500 a month, then you get to earn $100 to $250 match on their income. All right, so let's say that you're in the middle there. You're at 25% match, and you've got personally enrolled agents across the country where you're building a team and sharing the great news about DAC. Let's look at the one up here in the top left at 70,000. If you made a 25% match on that 70,000 income, that would be $17,500 enroller match to you off of what your personally enrolled agent did. What if you had someone that made $20,000? Your match would be $5,000. And someone making 30, your match would be $7,500. Someone making 22,000, your match would be $5,500, and so on and so on and so on. As you can see, your income can grow exponentially just by sharing the great news about the DAC opportunity. It's free for them to get started. They make 100% of the commission plan that I just explained, but you get a match on that because you introduced them to DAC. Now, these numbers look pretty exciting, right? But what if you were at the 50% match on your matching income? Crazy numbers, right? Okay, so let's get to the third way that you get paid. We also have team overrides where you can get paid on your extended agency network beyond the people that you personally enroll. This would be the people that they enroll and that they enroll and then they enroll and so on. In fact, this can go on, and you can get paid on your entire team if you meet qualifications through the compensation plan. But on your extended agency network, you can earn between 10% to 50% match on what your team makes. And then we also have perks. Our perks are great, where you can qualify for car allowances from $400 up to $1,000. One of the beautiful things about our car allowance is there's no car purchase required. A lot of companies have car programs, but you've got to buy a specific vehicle, a specific color, and you got to have the car before they give you the money. And I've seen some of those go really wrong, where people end up getting a car and then they fall out of qualifications. Now they got a car that they can't pay for anymore. And that's just really a bad deal with a lot of companies, the way that some of them handle that. With DAC, if you qualify for the car allowance, you get the money. You don't have to buy a car. You don't have to buy anything. You can use it towards whatever you want, but we're calling it a car allowance, and it's an added perk in the compensation plan when you qualify. You can also qualify to earn expense allowances starting at $1,000 up to $2,000 a month, where you can add it to your marketing plan or whatever you want to do with your business. We're calling it an expense allowance, but you do with it what you want. Then you can continue qualifying on through the compensation plan to be eligible for company-wide revenue sharing, as well as the top level in our company. You can qualify to become a part owner in the company with company equity. So we've gone through our services. We've gone through a phenomenal compensation plan. Let's talk about our training and tools available to help you succeed. Our training is really simple. We've got a simple system. It's easy to learn, to get up to speed. Very much a tool culture driven organization. We have videos online. We have an agent resource center. We do live weekly calls. We have team leadership, and coming just around the corner, we have an app that we're giving away for free every other company out there that I know of that's using an app to build a business. They're charging their reps for it. We're giving it to you for free. As I said, we've got the free model. We're giving you all the tools that you need to be successful for free. The only thing you'd have to pay for is any marketing that you're doing, or if you want to do any print material or business cards or any of that, that would be on your dime. But the essentials are provided to you free by DAC. So how do you feel about what we're doing and what you've seen? Are you not interested? Possibly interested? Or you're saying, Ellen, I love it. I'm ready to get going. Well, if you're a 1 and you're not interested, I thank you for attending. I thank you for listening to this, and ask that you consider this. If you're not interested in starting the business with us, please get back with the person that referred you to this presentation, and keep an ear out for anybody that could benefit from the services that we're marketing, and send those referrals back to the person that invited you here. If you're a number 2 or a 3 and you're possibly interested, or you're that, hey, Ellen, I love it, let's get going, then stick around for a couple more minutes. I'm going to go through getting started. But either way, we thank you for being here. We'd love to have you on the team, but if it's not a great fit, we understand. Okay, here's the 4 steps to getting started. First, get started. It's free. You're going to go to davidallencapital.com/partner/ the ID number of the person that referred you to this video. Okay, and they'll send you that link if they haven't already. Second, you want to get trained. You want to go through our proven system and learn how everything works. A simple referral process, but all of that's going to be provided to you in the welcome email. Once you sign up, you'll automatically receive a welcome email from David Allen Capital. It'll have all of your web links in it. It'll guide you back over to the Agent Resource Center, where to sign up for our pay card and all of those things. Just pay attention, look out for that. And then, as you see, we went through several different services, our financial services platform and our DAC healthcare platform. They're 2 separate websites, although they can connect together. They tie back over to the other, but you can lead with one or the other. And each service has its own separate page, so you can lead with anything that we market. So we just say, pick your passion, pick whatever it is that excited you about the services that I shared with you tonight. Lead with that, and just be open to where that may lead you to further conversations down the road. We have video service trainings, we have an agent resource center, and we do live Zooms on an ongoing regular basis. Once you get trained, you want to get going. That means just launch your agency, launch out loud. You want to meet, greet, and inform people. Let them know that you have started a part-time business and you're growing your agency. We'll teach you how to, or what to say in text messages, emails, phone calls, social media. We've got all of this in the training center. And then we always say canvas as a customer. That means follow your dollar wherever you're going and shopping or eating and dining out. That's where you want to have conversations with business owners. But with our consumer services and healthcare and the RX program, your world is right around you with people that you know and have conversations with on a daily basis. Asking a simple question of, hey, what are you guys doing for healthcare? Or if it's the prescription card, say, are you guys spending more than $20 a month out of pocket on prescriptions? And asking an open question to get the conversation started. And then we'll teach you how to monopolize your local market by following those training steps. And then step 4 is get yourself positioned by going out and starting to get clients. Our whole compensation plan, our whole company is modeled around getting clients. Again, you're not getting paid to get somebody started, signing up on a pack, and then them having to buy a pack every month to stay qualified. It's all about bringing customers to the table. Now, you can be your own customer. If you need healthcare, you can buy healthcare from yourself. If you need the RX program, you can be your own customer. If you're a business owner and you want to take advantage of the payment processing discounts, you can be your own customer on payment processing. If you're a business owner and you need funding, we ask that you wait 6 months before you can get funding through yourself. So you don't want to go back to your enroller and apply for funding through them. But everything else, you can be your own customer in the DAC system. Again, recap, get started. It's free. Be coachable. Get going and start getting customers. That's how it is. It's very simple as long as you follow the system and never quit. Thank you again. I hope that you've made a decision to join us, and I look forward to meeting you and seeing you on a Zoom in the very near future.